haben. Alter Schwede. Der hat sich doch nicht geduscht, der hat nicht gefragt. Was hat der Junge gemacht? Ah, okay. Hier noch mehr Bilder. Creep. Private. Benutzen wir gleich. Hier hinten haben sie Schach gespielt. Hier sind Schlüssel. Claire. Rachel, Leonard. Leonard Checkmark. Rachel, Leonard. Ranking. Rachel. Oh, da habe ich gerade eine Stream-DC. Ist wieder soweit. 19 Uhr diesmal. Nicht schlecht. Aber für die Leute auf YouTube geht es natürlich weiter. Uff. Okay. Faith. Geiler Kadila. Und dahinter geht's dann noch weiter, oder? Egypt is south of the source of stars. Eine alte Schreibmaschine. Rachel? Fragezeichen. Gedanken. Rachel didn't come. Schier.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Leer. Wofür ist dieser Schlüssel? In Claires Auto.
Hello?
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving.
I'm tired.
Me too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Zu unserem Auto also. Ach nee, warte mal. Kofferraum. Oh, ich habe eine ganz böse Befürchtung. Ach stimmt, der Kofferraum ist bei den Autos da vorne. Packieserrungenschaft freigeschaltet. Jetzt? Wasch sie, was ist in der Decke? Wasch sie. Will ich wirklich wissen, was in der Wäsche, in der Decke ist? Da war der Waschraum. Nee. Hier, oder? Hier? Oh, warte mal, hier ist der Dressroom. Ah, hier. Wahrscheinlich nicht in der Waschmaschine, ne? Waschbecken.
Oh God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't... I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her, in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Errungenschaft freigeschaltet allein. Ähm.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home, and I have to stay here. Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk. And there's also my fee.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Ich will die Gangschaltung nicht benutzen. Oh Gott, ob das lauter wird, wenn es da wer entgegenkommt. Ich will die nicht benutzen.
Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Rachel ist hier und zwingt uns dazu, oder? Deswegen auch die Zahnspange in der Hand. Sie hat auf jeden Fall vor kurzem erst getankt gehabt. Kommt das doch näher, das Geräusch? Oder hört sich das gerade nur für mich so an? Ich glaube, es hört sich gerade nur für mich so an.
I don't want to die. It's getting dark. I can't see the light. stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Written and directed by Danielle Azera. Das war also The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Der sich ja nur rausgestellt hat, kein Suicide war. Also ich hätte wahrscheinlich auch einfach den Wagen laufen lassen können, dann wäre ich gestorben wahrscheinlich. Also es gibt wahrscheinlich auch da 2 Enden, 3 Enden, wie auch immer. Holy moly. Warum ist meine Kamera eigentlich jetzt gerade down, aber ich auf den falschen Dings bin, sehe ich gerade. Das ist auch total schlau. Aber immerhin ist sie drin. So. Schwierig. Ein sehr, sehr gutes Spiel. Ich bin positiv überrascht. Ich hatte ja nicht so viel erwartet, weil das Spiel ist halt voll passiert ist. Ein Indie-Game-mäßig ist. Aber storymäßig. Kann da gar nicht viel zu sagen. Also es ist schon, ne, der Plot-Twist mit dem Mord statt dem Selbstmord. Tja. Ja. Ich blende mich mal so lange aus, bis die Credits durchgelaufen sind. Oh, ich glaube, das war's schon. Ging schneller als erwartet. Tja, wir sind wieder am Startbildschirm. Hat auf jeden Fall Spaß gemacht. Boah, ja, ist schwierig. Also Musik und Feeling in dem Game sind halt echt gut gewesen. Ich denke, wenn man da noch mehr Zeit reinpackt und einfach dann noch mehr Background macht, also noch mehr sich in den Wohnungen, in den Häusern umguckt. Die Kamera habe ich eigentlich gar nicht benutzt. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wofür die noch großartig da gewesen wäre. Ich habe fürs Licht immer die Dings gehabt, die, na, sag schon. Die Taschenlampe. Transistor-Taschenlampe. Und ja. Keine Ahnung, der Rest war so. Aber war auf jeden Fall interessant. Und hat ganz schön zum Denken angeregt. Ich hoffe euch auch. Für die Leute auf YouTube oder rein. Bis zum nächsten Game.